Oh yes, Southern Pacific Bear Creek Division. Well, today we have the issues with the wiring, and so I'm going to be taking the time to fix the wiring. See, right now I can't even get the train to run, so I'm going to have to manually push it back into underneath the layout. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm doing as I go along. So stay tuned, keep it here, huh? Alright, be back. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but that's the culprit there. It came unclamped and unsoldered. I always solder to the terminal because it guarantees it won't slip out. In this case, I didn't solder it properly, but I'm replacing every single one of my terminals with these round ones instead of the horseshoe ones. This way, they won't slip out if they get loose or whatever. And I'm also going to put some jumpers in between the modules to make it easier to take, especially this one here, to take it out when I need to move it, because it's kind of a pain when I take it apart. And I want to be able to do that to all 4 modules. I'm saying 4 modules because these end modules are 3x3. However, I bolted them together and screwed them together so they're 6x6 now. So they're basically 4 modules plus the 8-foot yard section over here. So, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I've had a rough day. I've been up since 2:30 this morning, and I've been up exactly 12 hours. So guess what time it is? 2:30. Beer 30. Okay. Anyway. I love electronic projects like this, especially when you got to troubleshoot stuff because you screwed up the first time. But improvement makes for better roads, right? Something like that. Anyway, I'll show you my progress as I go. It's Randy J saying, see you on the flip-flop. Be back in a minute. Good morning, everybody. Randy J here. It's about 6:30 in the morning on January 6th, 2026. And you're looking at my little work table here, my portable work table. I've got my wires, my bus bars, soldering iron over there. Oh, and that beautiful dog of mine, Pixie Dust. Okay, so I'm sitting here trying to remember what I was doing last night. Look up underneath here, you see a mess of wires, and all this stuff's got to be tidied up, so I'm working on it. This may take me a week. Who knows? Depends upon how long I can excuse me, how long I can devote to this. So anyway, in the garage, there's my heat dish. Love it to death. I'm sorry, but there we go. These are the future jumpers to go in between the modules. It's pretty easy. We bought these kits here from Harbor Freight. Bunch of terminal sets, all different sizes and shapes or whatever. I got 3 of them because we used them a lot on the layout at the mall. And here I'm going to use up as probably another one of these boxes with the smaller. That's one of the big ones I don't need, but the smaller ones I'll use them up. And then I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I got my toolbox open. Screwdrivers. Oh, the most important thing of all are the glasses right there. So I can't see squat. And of course my soldering iron I got from Micromark several years ago. And works great. So that's where I'm at. It's, like I said, it's Tuesday morning, the 6th of January, 2026. And you're watching the Randy J channel on YouTube. So I'll show you more progress as I go. See you in a bit. Well, I'm gonna be doing a major rewire here. This here, what you're looking at, this is the turntable tracks and stuff. And basically I'm gonna clean it up when I get time to do so, because some of the LEDs will pop loose, and this one's not even hooked to anything right now. So Fred got some better LEDs, bigger, and they won't pop out, so I'm going to pull all those, but not right now. Right now the main concern is to get the wiring simplified from underneath the layout. And let me show you the diagram that I drew. Hang on. I don't know how well you can see this, but power supply here, it's actually underneath the yard. Before, the wire went from here all the way over to here, and then I had two wires that went all the way back to the yard. Well, that's not happening this time. Power supply, the bus bar will go here, and these two yard feeders and the feeders to the turntable pit, turntable stalls, will be right there. And then instead of running this all the way over here to this bus bar that I have, I'm going to eliminate it and just run it around the layout in this manner. And bus bars I already have underneath the layout with the feeders from the track. I don't have to touch those. Those I can work with where they're at and how they're set up. So it's going to be a major rewiring effort. And the biggest and hardest part about that is clearing all the crap that I've got up underneath the layout. As you can see, the Christmas tree is sitting over there, and these totes and boxes there were also underneath right over here, and those are going to be put back as soon as I get done with this first part of the wiring, getting the main bus, the main power, and the yard power, get that set up first, and then I will work my way around. So basically the moral of the story here is if you do it right the first time, you don't have to screw around to do this. And I didn't do it right the first time. Like always, I always get in a big hurry and don't think about things. And yeah, I sat down for about an hour thinking about it while I was under the layout, and I go, well, let me go draw it out on paper. And so it took me about 10 minutes to draw this out and think about it enough to, well, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm sorry it's such a long project. There won't be any trains running for a few days, because this is day 2 of the project, and it may go for at least a week. So stay tuned. It's going to be a long video. Okay, I'll see you on the flip-flop. More to come later. I'm doing this on the table because I have that opportunity, but I'm going to have to be crawling underneath the layout to do the rest of it. But these ends, I'm going to have to heat shrink them so that we don't get a short. Which is no big deal. I've got the heat shrink material. But always exercise caution. Don't want to short circuit. So that is just a little thing what I'm doing. Making these. So it's got the female end here, and then the ring to hook up to here, and then the other end will have the male end. That's a female there. Oh, here's one. We'll have the male end and hooked up to the ring as well. So that's what I'm doing. We used to use trailer plugs back when the Modular Railroad Club first started. We were using the trailer plugs. Of course, the wiring for the trailer plugs was way too thick, so it didn't cause any problems, but it was the way we did it, because that's the way everybody else was doing it at the time. And that was, gosh, around 40 years ago when this club first started. So things do change. All right, I got to get back to work. Hey everybody, I'm back. Oh, I got a lot of work done today. I put in the jumpers from this module to this module to that module. So I have to go all the way around back to this module before I'm complete. So since I have a lot of problems working underneath the layout and stuff, I can't do this all in one video. I'm going to stretch this out for maybe 2 or 3 videos. So right now this is going to be volume 1 or episode 1, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I've got the Smart Booster on the layout, and some of the cords. So I'm working. I still have a mess over here. But anyway, this is going to be more than one volume of the video. So stay tuned. There'll be more. Right now, I got to go take care of some sad news and sad business. My Oscar fish, we call him Mr. Fish, or sometimes we call him Abe Vigoda, from that Barney Miller TV show. He croaked, and now I've got an empty 100-gallon fish tank I got to empty and get rid of and dismantle, throw away. So I got to go fishing for a dead fish. Talk to you later.